Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. I'm just tired right now, just sick, but I still wanted to come to y'all. You know what I'm saying, with another live stream, because I know some of y'all wanted me to go live. I'm just tired right now, but I just wanted to go live stream and just holler. You know what I'm saying, and just talk to my audience, talk to the family once again, and just holler at y'all, talk about some things that is actually really. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, Kid XOXO, hey, Melanin 100%, 305 Capricorn, Clarissa, Zion Israel TV. All right, see some of y'all popping up in here, you feel me? Comments, what's going on? I'm doing wonderful. Hey, Sharonda Shepherd, Dawn, daughter of the Most High, Lakeisha Bridges. Good to see a lot of y'all. Yeah, hey, Lachelle Heyman. Good to see a lot of the familiar faces, and there's a lot of new faces to the, that's going to be on the stream. But I just wanted to holler at y'all, man, because what's up, for Electronics? Yeah, man, it's just a lot of things that are taking place on our planet. Excuse me, y'all, I'm just some sick right now, but I'm just pushing it out. You know what I mean? I'm just pushing it up right now. And it's just, hey, what's up, Daryl Giles? Yeah, it just, I've been doing a lot of research about a lot of things. Hey, what's up, Redbird 101? It's a lot of things I've been doing a lot of research on, and it's a lot of things that are pretty much, being confirmed, especially when I be like, looking up a lot of articles and stuff like that. A lot of times I just feel like, something spiritually grabs me towards that article, because a lot of these things we've been told before, we've been shown before, but you can say now that these things are really happening. I just really hear what's up, Willie Rivers, hey, Raw Black 59, hey, Cool Gen 87. Yeah, I just feel as though now is the time we really got to start, talking about that even more. That's part of the reasons why I changed my direction. I still talk about things that's going on locally, but I got to talk about things that's happening globally, because what's going on globally right about now, it's very interesting, because the more that I look these things up, the more it keeps on coming true, the more things keep on, hey, Jennifer Power, you know what I mean, things just keep on getting confirmed. It keeps on getting confirmed more and more every single day, man. They keep on talking about, the sea levels are rising and stuff like that. They talking about, the world's biggest deltas are going to be affected by the climate change. And we know about the Mississippi Delta, the Nile River, the Nile River. You know what I mean? A lot of other deltas around the world are going to be affected, because so much ice has been melted down in Greenland, and ever since the planet is getting so hot, the glacier caps are melting and the waters are rising. Europe is being flooded right now. What else? Europe is being flooded right now. A lot of places around the world are being flooded. We're seeing back-to-back storms. We're seeing, now storms brewing in the Caribbean. You got Tropical Storm Karen, Tropical Storm Lorenzo, and I think Tropical Storm Jerry. All three of those storms are brewing right about now, after Puerto Rico just had a 6.0 earthquake with three aftershocks of a 4.67 and two 4.6s. Come on, man. And now you mean to tell me that you don't see what the hell is going on? The signs of the times that we read about in the Bible and stuff like that in other books. We done heard many different scholars, many different people that's been talking about this stuff, man. They've been talking about the things of what we're going to be seeing. They also talked about it in movies, but a lot of times people think movies are entertainment. When I tell people all the time that movies are not entertainment, they be telling you something. But some people, they just so damn deaf, dumb, and blind that they don't want to believe that this stuff is really real. And at the same time, we are seeing this stuff every damn day. It's a lot of things, it's a lot of things that I've read about over the years, that are actually, happening right now as we speak. And that's the thing that really, not bothers me, but it really hits me, because, they had it in plain sight. They've been trying to tell us this was going to be coming down the pipe for a very long time. And all of these things are taking place and happening on the planet. That's why I write, not bragging, but that's the reason why I write so many articles on this stuff. Because pretty much, like I said, man, like a lot of the stuff that we've been reading and researching over the years, the reason why I'm bringing it to y'all now is because, like, to bring confirmation, so we can, like, find ways to maneuver around this stuff. We already went through a damn recession back in 2008. Now they talking about another damn recession could be happening, which which is a global recession is a serious danger in 2020. We see a lot of things that are happening that are taking place on our planet. I'm not trying to force y'all to agree with me, but at the same time, y'all damn for sure can see it. Just like when I put it out there on on the videos and the streams and stuff like that, man, I just feel as though, people got to hear this stuff. Instead of me just talking about what's going on over here, we need to find out what's going on. That's why I talk about what's happening with the currency change, with the gold, with the cashless society, with the floods around the world, the earthquakes that are happening, the climate change. I talk about a lot of stuff. It's it's so many, it's so much stuff that is being confirmed. It's yeah, exactly, cool, Jen. It's like everything in the scriptures is very true. I'm talking about we are really living in that time of revelations. And we are really watching these things unfold, and there's so many things that are happening on our planet that a lot of people just don't seem to be understanding or overstanding. Like this is really happening. But so many people out here just so daggone sleep. It's just really, really sad to see how so many people out here are just sleep and not even know what the hell is going on. They don't even have a clue or don't even want to have a clue. And I sit up here, I'm not mad at nothing, but, I really take my time to write this stuff out, for the people so they can really get an understanding, overstanding about, what's happening right now. Because we really need to have, what I'm saying? We really need to know what's happening right now because we can't be oblivious to this stuff. Because if we read about it, we heard about it, we looked it up for ourselves, we seen on movies, on television. It's like, you gotta really ask yourself the question, why are they bringing this stuff out here? So many of us are having dreams and visions. You write codes, you feel me? We having a lot of confirmations on things. We going through this awakening, and it's, it's like, it's a lot of things taking place on our planet. This awakening that's happening, the changes happen on our planet. The universe is going through changes. We're in a new age right about now, We're in a new age right now. We are watching things unfold. We are watching, how this world, this old world is passing by and the new world is coming in. That is a part of what I'm talking about, the global reset. This world is hitting the reset button. That is exactly what's happening on our planet. It's like the chains of like, being fed a falsehood, that is dying out. You know what I'm saying? These things, yeah, Jamal Message, I feel the same way. People look at me like I'm crazy for talking about what's really going on in the world. And at the same time, all of us go through it. But me, that's not going to stop me from me bringing this daggone news because you can say that I feed this for the babies so they can be, I can, so they can like know what's going on. And you can pretty much say those of us who are higher in consciousness and who are growing and higher in consciousness, they pretty much, what I'm saying, we pretty much confirming, what's already been told because the reason why we gotta bring it because we gotta let people know what the hell is going on or what has been predicted, what has been written. All of this stuff has been written and people need to know what the hell has been written. This stuff is coming to light and we can't deny this shit. We cannot deny this stuff. What's happening? Fire is happening all around, all over the world and around the world. You know what I'm saying? Fire is happening down in Brazil. Fire is happening in Africa, in Angola, the Dominican, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Fire is happening. Fire is happening over there in Russia, in Siberia. This shit is happening around the world. Hey, what's up, Monique? We seen hurricanes at the hurricane, storm after storm. The glacier caps are melting. The North Pole is shifting. Do a lot of people know that? The North Pole is shifting. The North Pole is shifting right now. And they said a couple of weeks ago, the compasses met up, with the magnetic north right along with the real north. They said, pretty much, like the real north is really south. So we supposed to be saying we going up south and we going down north. That's how it really supposed to be. We're not going up north, we going up south and we going down north. We actually see exactly, Alex Chavez, right? We are seeing like What else? I mean, yeah, man, we are seeing, yeah, we going up south, we going down north. Hey, what's up, the real Aaron Collins? What's going on? Yeah, man, that's exactly what's happening on our planet. We are seeing so many things happening. You know what I mean? They had locusts over this to storm the Middle East. Matter of fact, last year they had a lot of locusts that stormed the Middle East over there in one of those Arab countries. You say, when do I think the poles actually shift? They saying they shifting right now. Look it up. Look it up, Jennifer Power. Yeah, they saying right now they are shifting. They are shifting right now. And that's exactly what's happening, on our planet. It is shifting right now. Yep. The ozone layers up in the solar flares. Yep. Like I told people about those gamma rays that are coming out, those UV rays. I talked about that last year and I'm talking about it again. How those gamma rays, are coming out. There's a lot of stuff happening globally, locally, globally, cosmically. It's a lot of stuff that is happening right now. They got the 5G that's up in New York City right now. They tested it out up there in New York City. Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff. Yup, blood red skies in Indonesia. Yup, I was gonna say that one. Blood red skies. Milky Way's black hole appears to be getting hungrier and bigger. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that are just taking place on the planet. Yeah, they said right here, in the past few years, it has moved so much that the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration issued an early update to the world's magnetic model, which informs the GPS apps to the U.S. Department of Defense navigation system. Scientists, aren't certain why the planet's magnetic field, which protects it from deadly solar winds, keeps shifting. You feel me? But they said one theory is that the geomagnetic pulses, of the planet's core throw the film into whack. The Earth's North Pole magnetic field is not the same as geographic north. Has led scientists on some things, in goose chase over the past century. You know, that's me reading something that I actually put out there recently about the Earth's magnetic pole. Yeah, y'all, it's a lot of stuff that are taking place on our planet right now, and I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about this is stuff we really need to be, talking about. I'm already past a lot of things I talked about. Yeah, Dallas Slade. That's what I'm saying about the 5G up in New York, man. Like that's really, really dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like the currency is changing. The dollar bill is weak right about now. The dollar bill is going to get weaker. Now they talking about the Trump impeachment. Now they talking about that stuff. It's a lot of stuff that are taking place, and it's what I mean. I will admit sometimes it's a lot to like digest and process, but we just got to be strong and just understand that these things are coming to pass. We had many people to come and tell us over the years, what I'm saying, like the Dr. Yorks of the world, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Minister Farrakhan, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, what I'm saying, like Dr. Phil Valentine, Delbert Blair, Bobby Hammond, many of our great scholars have been telling us that this is going to be coming down the pipe. You know what I mean? They told us that we was going to be faced with these kind of like times and kind of days that we are seeing right now. And all what I'm doing is I'm just pretty much, just going, yeah, man, just like I'm pretty much putting out there and just confirming it. You heard the Fed's pump 270 billion to the economy. Exactly right. I heard about that as well. Yep. Yeah, man. So they doing a lot of things right now to like really, stop like what's coming. But it's like you can't. When it come down to things that are written, when it come down to prophecy, you cannot stop prophecy because it's already written. It's already going to happen, especially if it's already written and the universe is waking up. People are waking up. The ancestors are here. You know what I'm saying? And people feel the vibe and the energy. They feel the change. They see the signs. You cannot stop what's going to happen. You could try to delay it. You could try to stop it, but you cannot stop prophecy, and you cannot stop. You know what I mean? Of what's going to happen. You know, because we are watching. You know what I mean? The end of this world, this civilization, this world. You know, that's what we are seeing. The signs of the times. We are seeing coming out of the old and in with the new. And this world must come to pass. You know, people can, you know what I'm saying? People can come up on here, get mad, they can get upset, but you cannot stop what's happening. And that's what I'm saying. We are in the last days of this world. Not the planet itself, but a certain kind of world that's coming to an end. And we are at the end of, you know what I mean, of the world where, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, that is definitely ruled by a very devilish power, a very wicked, devilish, evil power. Right? We are seeing the end of an age. You know, we are coming into the new age. You know, and they are out here trying to do whatever they are. You know, they are out here trying to do whatever they can do to try to stop it. But you know, when it comes down to it, you cannot stop stuff like this. Why? Because it is meant to happen. That's why I told people before, man, in one of my latest videos, is that the universe is cleansing itself, and that's exactly what's happening. Because this world has to hit the reset button, and this world has to like, yeah, man, right, exactly right. We're seeing the return of the Anunnaki bloodlines. We are seeing a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? We are seeing UFOs coming through black holes. I put out stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. You know, we are seeing these things that are taking place that are happening right now. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it happening mentally, spiritually, biblically, cosmically. It's a lot. Like, you know what I mean? This subject can go on for hours. Like, I mean, but the thing about it is, like, I'm glad to see it come to pass because, you know, many of us have long waited for this day, for this great change to come. And maybe that's exactly what Sam Cooke was telling us a long time ago. A change going to come. Pretty much what he was saying. He might not be around to see it, but he know that change is going to come, and that's exactly what a lot of our ancestors have said in their music back in the day. That a change is going to come because they knew spiritually, deep down inside of their soul, in their DNA, that they knew a change was going to come and that this world was not going to be around forever. That's the reason why I don't understand why people say that, you know, whatever racism is going to be around forever. It's not going to be around forever. Why? Because everything has to change. You know, this world, this mindset of evil and wickedness cannot be around forever. It's not going to sustain itself to be around forever. You know, they knew that this change was going to come, that these changes were going to take place. They were being used as vessels to speak that message. A change is going to come. They knew something. Like I automatically knew since I was little that I was going to see a big change. I felt it ever since I was little. A change was going to come. Like you know what I mean? And I will admit to y'all, I always knew that I was going to see it in my lifetime. And that's the reason why I'm blessed to like see it. I'm really excited to see it. I'm really excited to see this time because I've long waited for this day. And many of you have long waited for this day to see this world come to pass and this change going to come. Sam Cooke was not lying. They've been talking about these things for years in our music. And you know what I mean? In the teachings. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad talked about UFOs coming down, the mothership. George Clinton and them talked about the mothership. Earth, Wind, and Fire was dropping kinetic science back in the day. Look at their album covers. They had pyramids on there. They was in tune with the change they was bringing forth. They were the generation right there that was bringing it forth. Then the hip-hop generation, the early hip-hop generation brought it forth. But they had to silence them. But they were speaking about the change that is taking place, that was going to come. How this world's power was going to come down. A change is going to come. Dr. King told us the last years of his life when he woke up. I might not get there with you, but my people are going to see the promised land, meaning that the God chosen people was going to see this. And everybody that is in tune and understanding who God's people really is and knowing that the change is going to come, you cannot stop this. You cannot stop prophecy. You cannot stop what's going to happen on the planet. You cannot stop what is going to take place. We are living testimonies as star children that we are seeing the change that is happening right now. Not just going to happen. There's a lot of other things that's going to happen, but there's a lot of change that are happening right now that we're seeing. I mean, look at my videos. I appreciate and I'm glad and I'm grateful and honored and blessed to be bringing this news to y'all because I always wanted to bring this stuff to people. And all that I'm doing is just that confirming what's happening on our planet. That I'm glad and blessed and grateful to. I'm grateful to be seeing. It is a lot of things that are taking place on the planet. And like I said, man, it's just, you know what I mean? A lot of people are afraid and scared, but me, I'm not afraid and scared of that. Why? Because you know what I mean? I already knew what was going to happen. And we've been trying to wake people up for a long time, man, but a lot of people, they are not awakened to what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you like to donate to the channel, you can donate at www.paypal.me/$ paypal.me bmiles84 and cash app at cash.me/$ bmiles8. But the PayPal is at www.paypal.me slash bmiles84. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us are waking up to like what's going on, man. A lot of people are waking up, but a lot of people just want to stay asleep. But these things are happening that are taking place. And everything, you know what I mean? It's getting stronger and stronger and stronger every day. I see it every day. Like every time I look at news articles, I see it every day. It's coming to pass. It is getting stronger. You know? People got to really open up their eyes. I write this stuff out to y'all every day, and ever since I got the confirmation, you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I mean, it's time to start talking about deeper things like this, dealing with the prophecy, dealing with what's taking place on our planet. You know what I mean, I will admit to a degree it is like a DNA explosion. You know what I mean? If not, I just definitely say it's confirmation. Yeah, it's like confirmation. And you know what I mean, we are just seeing, you know what I mean? We are seeing things that are taking place that a lot of people are not ready for. The sea levels are rising right about now. They talking about the sea levels are rising right about now. And they are saying that, you know what I mean, we got to get away from the coastlines. And I'm going to tell you right now, get away from the coastlines because the waters are going to be rising. I did a video on that and I'm going to do another video on that as well. They are saying that coastal communities are going to be affected. So if you're on the coastlines of like California on the East Coast, you got to get away from there. I'm telling you. We got to move in on land, moving inland, get away from the coastlines. They are going to be flooded out. The sea levels are rising. Exactly. I'm glad a lot of y'all getting that call. You know what I mean? Jennifer Powell, you know what I mean? Brandon Baptiste. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, it's high tide right now, you know? We are really seeing, you know what I mean, how the waters are rising. And you know what I mean, down in Greenland, I believe in Antarctica, they lost 440 billion tons of ice in one summer because of the hot temperatures. And they are saying that it's getting so bad that a lot of the world's land are going to be dry out and it's going to be flooded, which means they get drying out the lands. Alaska sea ice has completely melted. Alaska sea ice has completely melted. A lot of people on the YouTube ain't talking about this stuff like we talking about. They not. They are asleep. But I'm glad I took up the, you know what I mean, the mantle and the mission to bring this to y'all. Because it lets me know, not just I'm doing my job, you know what I mean, but it's also, man, it just, hey, Cassandra, yeah, man, it's letting people know what is going on, and a lot of us know. And we gotta continuously to keep putting it out there, you know? You know what I mean? I'm sick right now, but I felt that a lot of y'all want to hear this stream. You know, but at the same time, I gotta keep on being stronger and gotta keep on pushing this message, and you know what I mean, for people to really hear this stuff. You know what I mean? This is what's really going real, going out here. You know, It's a lot that's taking place on this planet. You know, it is like a DNA explosion. It's like, wow, these things are really taking place. It's like it's so amazing because the more I read about this stuff, then they talking about World War III. They already talking about there will be wars and rumors of wars. This is biblical. Be rumors of wars and it's going to be wars. They talk about this situation right about now, dealing with Iran and the United States. And then we got this trade war that's going on between the United States, and China. You know what I mean? Right? Exactly. Yeah, man, we are at war right now. It's a lot that is happening. My email is brandonmiles410 at yahoo.com. Right, it has happened so fast, and that's the thing. It's like every day we look up, it's things happening and happening. It's coming and it's coming fast. It's coming so fast. Right, yeah, man, it's coming so fast right now. And it's so unbelievable at times, but it's believable. But I'm gonna say the reason why it's so unbelievable because we are watching it taking place in front of us. Oh, thank you, Monique. I appreciate it. Exactly right. They talking about the Trump impeachment, right? The Democrats and the Republicans, they beefing inside of the White House right now. They at war with each other. That's what's happening. They at war with each other. Hey, Sage. Hey, hey, girl. Look. All right, okay, we can go over there. She won't go over there. She don't want to be on camera. It's all good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's why I gotta keep. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Like I got over 37 articles that I got on saved up right now that I'm just going to be talking about, you know? But this is what's happening on the planet. It's the signs of the times, the prophecy that is taking place. It's getting real. Right? And it's happening right in our 400-year anniversary, right? It is about that time that we finally go free. You feel me? That's just also happening. The 400-year anniversary, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I mean? Our time is up. You know what I mean? No, not just the cats. No, I got sick. No, I just got sick, you know? Meow. She over here looking. I guess she feel the frequency. Right, exactly right. We're here witnessing it, right. That's the amazing thing of right. That's the amazing thing about this thing is that we are witnessing it. We are seeing it. That's the thing that really makes it so amazing is that we are seeing it, we're looking at it, we are seeing it, we are watching it unfold, And this is articles I've written really, really hard about what's taking place. And this power is going to get bigger. Right, DNA is upgrading, right. It's a lot that is taking place. Get this troll off. Get General Lee off of here. He's trolling. Please get him off here with this Confederate flag. Y'all got the wrenches. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all got the wrenches for a reason.
My jack.
Hey, Zen. Yep, but yeah, man, exactly right. Yep, they want to impeach Trump. That's another situation right there that we got to talk about. That situation. I'm not going to dwell on that too much, but from what it seems like, it definitely seems like he's playing both sides of the coin. If you know what I mean, it just seems like Biden can't, so-called really can't control Trump, as they say now. They trying to find a way to impeach him because it's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes. With the trade war, he's cutting out Social Security, cutting out Medicare, cutting out food stamps. A lot of people are really being affected ever since he's taken place in office. And now they saying that the polls have jumped up about him as far as, Trump being impeached. A lot of people that voted for him is pretty much turning on him. They're turning on Trump right now because they don't like, well, what they're seeing about him. But if you ask me, I like the fact that he's in there because a lot of things are unfolding and being revealed. They are being revealed. Looking at this stuff, man, it is like one big ass reality show. Right, he is holding people accountable. I like that. You know, he's holding a lot of people accountable. You know what I'm saying? You're right, Anita, right? It's a wonderful time to be living in. You know, we are seeing these things come to pass and unfold. We're seeing it from all angles. And we are, right, exactly right. It's all theatrics, right? They're playing the masses, right? It's all theatrics. And if you just look at that, if you just look at that theatrics and all that, man, you're like, I look at the theatrics, but I don't feed into it. You know what I mean? It's like I put it out there to y'all, but at the same time, we already know what time it is anyway, man. It's like we already know, like, you know what I mean? This is meant to come to pass. This is meant to happen. So we are seeing how they come in with the distractions, how they trying to manipulate us, but we are not stupid enough. You know what I mean? It's like we take it and process it and maneuver in a total different way, man, which means like we see the distraction, but we hover over the distraction. But a lot of this stuff is confirmation. Thank you, Shawnette. Yeah, like I said, I got the I'm gonna leave the link also in the description box as well. If you'd like to donate to the channel at www.paypal.me/bmiles84. Yeah, man, right. You know, this world is on a big stage right now. Yep, it's yeah, man, it's wars. They talking about rumors of wars, the Iran situation, you know, dealing with like the Houthi rebels over there, you know what I mean, the Taliban, they trying to have the peace talks. Donald Trump not trying to have no peace talks over there with Iran. You know, Iran talking about they ready for all out war, you know what I mean? It's a lot. Exactly right. Yeah, they all reptilians, right, you know? Yeah, Sun Kiss, right, yep. I think Trump gonna be the last president. It's just really amazing what we are seeing, what's happening, that's taking place. It's I know it's a lot. Like I even gotta like take a I even gotta like process it myself. I gotta process it myself. I process it every day, but it's just when we seeing the prophecy take place, it's just like, whoa, wow.
You live?
Yeah, I'm live. 119 people in.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
Oh. I mean, if you want me to chime in right now.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and like
Hi. What's going on, everybody? Peace, family.
yep, yeah, it's B14 right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the signs of the times of
Oh.
a lot of things that's taking place on the planet. You know,
Okay.
the floods that are happening, the earthquakes
Yeah.
that are happening, the floods, the fires. You know what I'm saying? The red sky, the Indonesia.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I know it's a lot.
It's a lot. You told them about the red skies in Indonesia. All right. Like, they not putting this stuff out in the news. B Miles and the family been finding out information, but mainly him. You have other things that's going to start taking place and transpiring, like the Midwest. Y'all know about what's going on with the flooding in Houston, right? And a lot of crops are being destroyed in the Midwest because of these floods. Um, Another thing is taking place is that he told y'all, yeah, Hotep. Another thing he also spoke in previous videos is that it's flooding over there in Europe. They're not talking about the flooding over there in Europe.
Nope.
Okay, many of y'all might be Hebrew Israelites, but here's the thing. Yeah, that's all prophecy, but your King James Bible came from the connection of the Kemetic teachings. You know what I'm saying? Tahuti or Thoth prophesied this too in the Emerald Tablets. He talked about that. So a lot of your biblical texts are fragments from ancient Kemetic prophecies. And there's also a video on YouTube called the Africans in Asia by Dr. Eugene Adams. He talked about our prophecy that's written on the stones in Asia about us going into slavery and so on. So you want to look that up. I'm going to say it again. It's called The Africans in Asia by Dr. Eugene Adams. And here's the thing. The whole Freemasonry thing.
Thanks, Anita.
The whole Freemasonry thing that I see, somebody said, yes, Freemasonry teaching Egyptology. Let me tell you something. Solomon was a Mason. His that his architect, Hiram Abiff, was a Mason, a master architect, and all of that. So we're gonna get into that another day, another time. The thing is, when it comes down to, yeah, Freemasonry started with us. We always been Masons though. But what happened, we were beefing with each other during those times, and we needed people to be the custodians of the Masonic order. And that's where you get your i.e. Caucasian people. And somewhere down the line, they did not want to teach us and try to let us know that we the rightful owners of it. This is another thing that they don't want to talk about. Okay? But I don't want to get off a topic. My thing is to everybody on here, watch the weather. Don't watch the false news. Watch the weather. You know what I'm saying? But the word Mason is my son. My son is dealing with the Holy Mother or the Great Mother that you consider the creator, the divine. So we got to go into that. That's another topic. But I say we got to go back into the stuff that's going on right now. You got to keep your eyes on the weather. Mm-hmm. It's not just HAARP, y'all. Mm-hmm. It's not just HAARP. Earth is fighting back too.
Yep.
The son of Ma is dealing with the son of Mayat, or the Great Mother. Okay. You can say the weather is fake all day, but I'm telling y'all off top, the Earth is fighting back too. Mm-hmm. Right, it's way bigger than just HAARP. Exactly. This is the great cleansing that's going on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Straight up.
Anytime the summer heat down in Greenland has broken records of 440 billion tons of ice, what does that tell me?
And I just saw a comment. Somebody said that Freemasonry is against the Great Mother. I beg to differ on that, though. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. When it comes down to it, Freemasonry is nothing more than Moorish science.
Bingo.
When you see the Moors rocking the fez or the tarbush, right? They have a tassel on their head, right? That tassel is the umbilical cord to the universe. There's only one specific type of being that have in this plane, and also the spiritual plane, that has an umbilical cord. That is the female. That is the womb man. So when you know, so therefore, you can't say they're against that. They just keeping it from you, Nubian people or black people, or Israelites, however you want to call yourself. All these titles you're going to give yourself, but none of it is not really helping out what's going on with the planet Earth or our people. Okay? You know, so it's like we really got to wake up on that. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to go out of to just being stuck on one particular topic. We got to start looking at what's really going on. Our ancestors knew this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. They prophesied it. They wrote it down in ancient Kemetic texts, y'all. Yep. Professor James Small spoke on that in one of his old lectures. And I don't really listen to Sinetta like that no more, but he spoke on that. So he spoke on the whole breakdown of the Israelites, too, saying that was made up by Caucasian people. Because the real breakdown of it, of Israel, is Isis or Aset, Ra or Ra, and El or Il. That is the planet Saturn. But I'm gonna get into that another topic. But we can't get off of it though. We gotta look at what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We gotta go into what's really going on. So the prophecies that's happening, the floods Tahuti talked about. Many of you need to understand and understand this. When we're talking about exactly, we got earthquakes going on, the earth is fighting back. Mm-hmm. She's fighting back, and there's a lot of things that's going on in the spirit realm that's taking place. Exactly, our ancestors were spiritual, not religious. Yep. That's why they wrote this stuff. That's why they wrote it on the walls that they don't want us to see. Mm-hmm. That's why you have Afro-Quasi and everybody that be going over to Egypt and so on, just breaking all that stuff down, teaching us and telling us what's really going on. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. The ancestors been letting us know what time it is. And I'm going to ask y'all, like I asked in previous videos, how many of y'all ears were ringing before he went live? This is the question I want to ask. Exactly. We all so the Supreme Star Seeds. Thank you, Monique Hill. Peace to you, love. Peace to you. How many of y'all ears were ringing before he went on live, and then all of a sudden he go on live? This is a question I have for everybody. I saw somebody say, mine. Your ears always ringing. Okay, Trey Ross, this is what I need you to do. When your ears ring, close your eyes and listen and meditate and listen to the downloads of the ancestral realm talking to you. The ancestral realm is nothing more than what you call the angelic realm. Okay? Now, when you want to get real deep into this, all you children of the stars are nothing more than angelic hosts. I'm going to say it again. You're nothing more but angelic hosts. What is an angel or what is a deity? You are a messenger. You are a messenger, and you have a lot to do here, and also you're here to heal. This prophecy is going into your higher selves and becoming the healers and the angelic beings that you really are. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is going into. Your pineal gland is ringing. That's what's up, because you needed this information. All y'all been needing to hear this. And all y'all need to know now, brothers and sisters, that when you see this stuff going on in the world that they're not talking about, that means it's time for y'all to finally rise up to who you are or whom you are. Every nationality wants to be like you, but you are one of the most loved and hated at the same time.
At the same time.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to everybody, all you star children, you are angelic beings or deities, because what they don't let you know is that the word El or Elohim is dealing with gods, right? The gods were the angelic beings. Okay? Bobby Hemmett spoke on this stuff years ago. In all his old videos, he's been telling y'all, you are the gods. You are the angels. Because in the movie Hancock, he asked his wife, who and what are we? She said, we are called angels. We're called superheroes to many gods. This is what she was saying to him in a metaphysical sense. Know who you are. Know thyself, because you're made out of energy. This physical body is your vehicle. This is a vehicle. Why do you think? What is the doctor, y'all? The doctor is a goddamn mechanic. If you really want to be metaphysical with it, they're mechanics. And you go there to what? You get blood work done sometime, right? Some of y'all get blood transfusion. Do you know what the blood transfusion is? That's like oil going into your body, like it's going into a car. That's that plasma re-entering your body. That's why they got to find out what your blood type is and all this other stuff. What are the nurses? The nurses are the ones that help aid the mechanic.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? El means God too. But it also is a book by Dr. Suzar that broke down what El really is connected to, though. See, we can go in on for days, but I'm gonna tell y'all this: the great mother or the great divine creator is letting you know who she is. Professor Small said it in one of his lectures. A sister asked, "Who are black women?" He said, "Living the experience, because y'all give birth."
Yep.
If she's the goddess, that means that you, black man, is a god. She gave birth to you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's like this. In your Bible, they don't mention nothing about the woman. She's the missing link or the missing piece.
Yep.
They always say the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Who's the Holy Ghost?
Right.
But I'm not going to go into all that. So I said we got to look at what's really going on. Because I see that some people need to realize that this is deeper than what it is. This brother been talking about prophecies. He been talking about what's happening, what they're not talking about in the news. He been trying to bring numerology to a standpoint with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He doing a whole lot, and he putting himself on the front lines. Do y'all know a lot of black YouTubers are not talking about this? All they talking about is white supremacy and all this other shit. Yeah, y'all had a wife. She wiped out her name. One of her names was Sophia. Don't that name sound familiar? Sophia Stewart, who made The Matrix, who them white boys took that movie took that idea from, and made Keanu Reeves, who was supposed to be none other than Will Smith to play Leo.
Yep.
I mean Neo. I said Neo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to get out of all this, the numerology stuff. We were masters at that. Y'all don't understand. These Caucasian people hijack your shit. They hijack your shit and telling you, oh, it's demonic, it's evil. You know what I'm saying? But this is your shit. This is your shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Bobby Hemmett said he said so many things about the white boy. He said, man, he took your shit and ran with it.
Yep, and it's true.
And then he giving you some fucking King James Bible. Here, take that.
Right.
And you still waiting for Yahshua HaMashiach to come back.
Right.
Exactly.
Y'all still waiting on that damn Jesus. They still got you waiting on that damn Jesus.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. In a metaphysical standpoint, he done came and went. He came and went. If you want to be technical in biblical texts, in so many ways, Mikael was the one you call Yahshua if you really want to break it all down. But that was also connected to her rule. Bobby Hemmett spoke on that. But y'all are the messiahs, though. 6 neutrons, 6 protons, 6 electrons. Mm-hmm. You are all of that. That's the 3 sixes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Henrietta Lacks. I heard about her. She was here in Baltimore. They took all these diseases that on cures they found out for these cancerous diseases came from her.
Yeah.
And she was a Nubian woman, a black woman.
Yep, from my city.
You know what I'm saying? So we really got to look at what's really going on. The matter at hand, y'all. Look at what's happening.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The whole Rainbow Bible, I haven't heard of that, but we're going to get into that another time about the rainbow. That was our shit too. That was our stuff. And listen, y'all, the rainbow was actually connected to a deity in the Yoruba tradition or Ifa tradition. Okay? They hijacked that too, like the hijack Gimme Yah made her the symbol for daggone Starbucks. Okay? You know what I'm saying? They hijacked that rainbow because they needed something to represent them. But that's our stuff. Look up the name of this Yoruba deity named Oshun Mare. Mm-hmm. Okay, Oshun Mare. OSHUNMARE. That's what you need to look that up. Mm-hmm. Okay, look up that name. Look up that name. Everything that we do, they hijack it and they use it for their self, y'all, because they don't. Yes.
Oshumare.
Yes. That's right.
Thank you,
look,
North.
you know what I'm saying? Look it up, y'all. Please look at that name. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to our stuff. Like Brother Miles went on live one thing, and I think it was a sister or brother that said that in Louisiana, there's a Caucasian woman that is now running voodoo in Louisiana. They hijack your shit and using your shit.
Mm-hmm. Against you.
Against you. And M. Mitchell, the anti-sheeple pleaser, even said that this country, these people have a handbook on your spirituality, and they're using it on you. I've been saying it for years to a couple people in my circle.
Yo, Oshumare is a rainbow serpent originally from Benin.
Thank you.
Bingo.
Thank you for doing that. Yep. Whoever did that. Yep. That's why I said they hijacked the rainbow, y'all. Look at what our fans just put up.
It's a rainbow serpent originally from Benin.
Benin is over there in Africa. Don't y'all know we're connected to the people of Benin? We are. All of us, and we keep on saying we Israelites. No, you're not. This country, listen, this country is your country. Y'all been over here since the beginning. They know that. Don't y'all know that they made up a plan to take out all the history books out your history and put their stamp of approval on it? The lady Jane Elliott, this Caucasian lady named Jane Elliott, done said this. She said that all Caucasian people are racist. Why? Because the books. She said the main thing they need to learn is to be educated. That's how they need to get out their spell. Mm-hmm. Their own people put them on a spell. But see, so if you really want to be technical, if you really want the title of Israelite, all this other shit, by all means, that's your path. But Tim Wise, I don't really fool with Tim Wise. I only mentioned Jane Elliott because she had that video on that. But right. Tim Wise, he talked about white privilege, you know what I'm saying, they don't exist. But also understand, Jane Elliott said that all Caucasian people are racist. Yeah. So that means she's including herself in that too.
Pretty much.
Come on, y'all, let's think about it. Look behind the scenes, read between the lines. Pretty much. But she's one of the ones that's trying to say like, yo, I'm here to just to know, let y'all know that I'm here to expel all that so y'all can know what's really going on with our people. Right. We are fucked up. That's what she's saying.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
You know, so let's really get real with all this, because everything prophesied is being done.
Yeah.
Everything is being revealed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. Who they really are, their birth rates, all of that. What's the brother name? Lance Scurv?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him too. He been doing his thing on his channel.
Yep.
Trying to wake brothers and sisters up. You know what I'm saying? He had people talking about spirituality, African spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
He had people talking about everything in the book.
Yep.
And then you have Brother Miles that's out here in the forefront too. The earth map been a lie, y'all. It's all been a lie. Everything we've been lied to.
Mm-hmm.
And 5G, be careful with that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in New York City right now as we speak.
Exactly.
In Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Harlem. It's all over there. 5G is in New York City right now.
You know what I'm saying? Before anything, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've been through the Hebrew Israelite school. I've been through a lot of these schools, man. The last one I really went through was the Moore Science Temple. You know what I'm saying? And I'm letting y'all know what's really happening. All this stuff is good to have, but you really gotta go into the real ish.
Thank you, T-Bone. Revelations means reveal.
Right.
Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? The real deal is this. Go into your higher science now. Go into your higher science. What is your higher science? Bobby Hemmett done told y'all numerous times before he had his stroke. Right? Go into your occult stuff. You got Panic talking about it. You even had Dr. Delbert Blair talking about going back into it before he passed away. Do y'all know that when they practice your shit, they need higher levels of melanin? Do you know that the higher the frequency is, the more stars sounding like drums? The earth is on that type of frequency. Okay? Phil Valentine, yes, he's another one.
Yep.
You know, we only deal, me and Brother Miles and the family only deal with the elders. We don't deal with these people. But the higher the frequency go, the more stars sounding like drums. Okay? Did y'all ever see how the way that when an earthquake happened, how it leave a crack on a planet and all that other stuff? And when the earth start moving, it makes a rumbling sound like a drum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's one of the reasons why a lot of you brothers and sisters that are Israelites, y'all going to get your final wake-up call. And y'all going to realize that them daggone people that call themselves Jews, they're going to laugh at you and tell you that they know they're not the real ones. They know that, and they made this stuff up. I just broke down what Israel means. Israel means Isis, Ra, and Il. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to go on to something else. You know what I mean? It's like that school is over with. That school been hijacked by daggone informants. That school been hijacked like Dr. York joint was hijacked.
Yep.
All these organized black organizations has been hijacked.
Yeah, they have.
COINTELPRO, y'all, wake up and realize all these people that came across like Bobby Hemmett, he didn't want nobody following him. All he wanted you to do was to do the research yourself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Debunk all that. Exactly. 501c3. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I want y'all to realize that many of y'all Israelites get the ears ringing in y'all ear, don't know where the hell it's coming from, and y'all trying to figure that out. You can go to the hospital, they'll tell you, they don't even know, they can't even tell you what it is. They'll tell you that your hearing is fine. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. Wake up. Religion got you under a effing spell.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying? And it's time for you to go out of that.
Yep.
Because I'm going to tell you, that whole polygamy thing, that a lot of brothers and sisters that be involved in and all of that, that's an ancient African tradition. But it deals with something else.
It's not just sexual.
It's something else. See, one thing about, I will give props to Jane Elliott on this video that me and the family watched. She said that this whole planet was started by sub-Saharan African women.
Yep.
They were here first.
Yep.
Not the men. Not the men. She said African, sub-Saharan African women were the first beings on this planet. Not men. Okay? So I really want to let everybody know that, sisters, y'all know who y'all are, and it's time for y'all to break that spell too, because wherever y'all go, brother's going to follow anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
And they know that.
Because the women the women, y'all hold that mitochondria DNA.
The primordial mother.
That's connected to the primordial mother. Y'all like wake up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all are, many of you need to understand that you are a part of the primordial mother. That's why a lot of you sisters on here ears are ringing like crazy. Thank you for putting up the mitochondrial DNA. Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm not one of them brothers that's going to be like saying being a chauvinist. I don't get down like that.
Right.
Because for one, in my chromosome it has X, then it has a Y. So let's get real. Let's get real on that. You know what I mean? Let's really get some real ish on that. All right. So, in all actuality, back during ancient time, I hate getting off the topic, but back during ancient time, that when a man had more than one wife, that was political power, y'all. That means that man had power, because the men back then knew that the power started with the woman because of who she was connected to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so deeper than what we think it is, though. That's why I said I want to talk about something else. You know what I mean? Brother Miles went on and started talking about what's happening around the globe. I done said in many of his live streams that, sisters, you need to claim your throne back. That Caucasian woman got your throne and her man got our throne. The only way that you, or matter of fact, us brothers or men can get our power back is when you claim your fucking throne back and dethrone her ass. Because she got your throne. And like he said in previous videos, that whole feminist movement was to take your men from you, so you won't procreate with your own men. Because they knew that your men had that melanin along with you, because that's why a lot of y'all starting to go to the Caucasian man. But there's something that was on Lance Scurv the other day that I listened to that had a brother on there. He said out his mouth he came across two young brothers. One brother was dating a Caucasian woman. She called him a nigger. The other brother that was dealing with a Caucasian girl, he only got with her because he thought he was going to be going on the come up. Got her pregnant. He said something to the brother like this. He said, do you know that when she got pregnant, that she had to go to the doctors and get all these shots? All those shots that she had to go through is because the melanin of that baby, they cannot take your melanin inside their body.
Yep. Thank you, Toya. That's why the white woman says tall, dark, and handsome.
And the person, and Toya, for you saying that, the woman that said that was Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. She said that's every woman's desirable man.
Yep, tall, dark, and handsome. She said that.
So all I'm trying to say to everybody is that we need each other. And also, y'all all star children on here, know it or not. I don't care if you're an Israelite. I don't care if you're saying shalom. If you wasn't a star seed, you wouldn't be on his channel right now. I could tell you that on some real shit. And I don't like cursing.
You can be a more.
You can be a more all that. FOR, I guarantee you, y'all ears be ringing like crazy. I guarantee you right now your ears are ringing and you don't know why it's ringing. And I just now said it's the angelic abode, what you call the ancestral realm. Period.
Yep. Well,
period.
Means farewell. Yep. Something told me to go live.
And yes, the weapon is the black man's penis. Exactly, his phallus, y'all.
Yep.
Thank you. See, a lot of sisters on here knowing, a lot of brothers. I'm not taking for nothing, but a lot of sisters that's on his channel, they be knowing this stuff. The only thing about it, they don't want to be chastised by people that's in these religions. A lot of brothers on here, they don't want to get chastised either. They like, yo, I'm tired of debating. Like, let's get some shit done. Let's start practicing our shit. So my thing to everybody on here, you can have all the biblical knowledge in the world. All of it in the world. But what are you doing with the shit? Because I can tell you, that whole King James Version got spells in that bitch.
She said it. They told sisters to hate the black man so they can get him. And I said
exactly.
that.
This is what he been saying. He said that in one of his videos that a daggone Caucasian feminist said the reason why they did that was to get the black man anyway.
Yep.
Do y'all know that Bobby Hemmett did a lecture on that? That they've been doing this stuff for years?
For years.
You know why they've been doing it for years? Because they know that we have the secrets to the daggone realms of the gods or the angelic host or the Most High, if you want to call the divine that. We hold that. We are the gatekeepers of that, but mainly the women. We are the gate protectors, though. Think about this, man. This is some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, so we got to wake up on all that. The reason why the planet is acting haywire too is because we need to start unifying. But you sisters need to go ahead and take your fucking throne back from Becky, though.
Mm-hmm.
Stop letting Becky run the show and stop trying to kiss her ass, because guess what? Deep down on the other side, guess what she doing? No disrespect to her sisters and also his channel. They deep throating the fuck out your men phallus. That's what they doing. And having your men fall in love with them. That's what they doing.
Yep.
They doing every freaky desire, everything your men desire, freak wise for sexual, and making sure he come to her instead of him coming to you.
Real shit.
They know exactly what they trying to do. They now made fun of y'all when y'all had the big hips, big butts, and all that. Now they doing it.
Exactly.
The big lips and everything. They made fun of you when you had the daggone all these piercings. Now they doing it.
Jennifer Powell, why you say just step out the room now? She said, okay, I'll just step out the room now. Oh, she probably meaning like step out to the room.
You know, so, I mean, we got to really wake up, y'all. I mean, but back in the rituals, everything that they doing now is ritual, y'all. That's what Bobby Hemmett said, too, in one of his lectures about the white girl or Caucasian girl going to black men and how they were plotting, how they had, and their men was plotting for the brothers to sleep, the way women to sleep with the brothers and stuff, because we hold a lot of the keys along with the sisters. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they promoting now. I'm going to tell you, the 144,000, that add up to the number 9. The number 9 deals with divine, dealing with the divine. Okay, that's also dealing with our hair follicle. Your hair follicle curls up into a 9. Dr. York spoke on that in a lot of his lectures too. Their hair follicle curls up into a 6. They also have their hair is like animal hair. Our hair is kinkly. Okay, so it's like this. The goat has the same hair follicle as your Caucasian people. Okay? They get lice in their hair. Do y'all get lice in your hair? Do you get lice? I know they have fur, but do y'all get lice in your hair though? Exactly. Exactly. Don't y'all know you're sleeping with the beast? You're sleeping with people that have been genetically created to be the opposition of you. Mm-hmm. But what also happened, a lot of them have your DNA in it because of the slave trade and them intermixing with our people.
Yep.
Okay? So a lot of them that have our DNA look just like them because of the race mixing. So I'm just saying we got to also wake up on that, because a lot of them that have our blood in them are going to go through an awakening too and realize their job on this plane to help us out. The only reason why they're not doing that is because of the so-called white supremacy and white privilege thing, and also they don't want to get killed off themselves. Okay, that's what's also going on in the realm, in this realm. Okay, so it's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I hope y'all understand. Everything is built around us. Period. Okay, a lot of them that have our DNA in them, they want to help us, but guess what we're doing? We're fighting amongst each other. If I was them and I see people that have who DNA I have fighting, I wouldn't want to come to the forefront either, because y'all not unified. And I don't want to put myself in harm's way knowing that I'm not going to have my extended family to back me up. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on that we need to wake up on. We know they got fur and all that other shit. We know all that about them. Okay, the mulatto children how can I put it? Some of them are fucked up because they want to be accepted by their mommy and daddy who might be Caucasoid. Some of them like, man, fuck that. I'm going to my people on the side that look like, that's black or Nubian. I'm going with them.
Right.
You got some of them that's doing
Right.
that.
Right.
So a lot of them are having a complex too. But the thing is, the reason why a lot of them probably getting with the Caucasian men and women is because them Caucasian men and women want that melanin. That's another way for them to live.
Yep.
Get what I mean? They want that melanin. See, you gotta remember, these people are dealing with trickery. They don't have nothing to offer but tricks and also deception. Okay? See, we gotta wake up on all this. See through the illusions, my people. See through the illusions that's going on and what's happening in front of y'all. Because the planet is speaking to y'all. She is letting y'all know what time it is.
And I made a video, Mother Nature is angry.
You know what I'm saying?
And the universe is correcting itself. I told y'all
Right.
in videos.
The planet is resetting itself completely.
Yep.
The planet is getting rid of the parasites.
There you go.
Think about who the parasites is if you have knowledge of self, y'all. The parasites are going away.
Fast.
Their birth rate is on an all-time low.
Minus birth rate.
Okay? That's what's going on. She is resetting herself. Period. Sisters who get the ring in their ear, that's spiritually connected. Thank you, Monique Hill.
Thank you, Anita.
They did a lot to our ancestors, sister. Thank you for putting that up there.
Yeah, they sure have done a lot to our ancestors.
And guess what? All the if there's any people on here that's still saying Illuminati this and Illuminati that and Illuminati this, and let me tell you a little secret. You all the Illuminati. You all the enlightened ones. That's what it really means, enlightened ones. They hijacked that too.
Pretty much.
Okay. And KRS-One did a video. KRS-One did a video back then, did a lecture in front of a whole group of people. He said, y'all think that it's evil people ruling the world. He said, what if I tell you that it's not? What if I tell you that it's beings higher than you that's running everything, but they're getting people to wake the hell up? Let me tell you, listen, KRS-One, yeah. You look, let me tell y'all something. If they're using your magic and your rituals, do you think that your ancestors going to let anything happen to you knowing that you're highly melanated, knowing that you're one of their children? What they want to do, they want to wake your ass up. You know how the way, anybody have a child, have a baby, or have a child right now that's like, or have a teenager, right? Anybody have a teenager, they do some crazy stuff, or have a child or whatever, they do some crazy stuff in the back, you want to just jack up like, what the heck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Wake up! But you don't do that, but mentally you want to, okay? That's what our ancestors are doing. That's what they trying to jack us up like, wake up, y'all, wake up, trying to snap you out of it, coming to you in visions and dreams. You know what I'm saying? You want to wake them up like, wake up, what the heck is wrong with you? That's what our ancestors are doing. They waking you up like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. That's what they try to do to you in the spirit realm. That's why a lot of you getting your asses handed to you and don't know what the fuck going on. You're like, yo, why all this crazy shit happening to me? I'm going to church. I'm going to the Israelite church. I'm going to the Moorish Science Temple. I'm going here. I'm going there. What's going on? Guess what? Your ancestors are saying, wake the fuck up. Why the hell are you going to these schools? I've been talking to you all this goddamn time. I'm showing you what's going on across the fucking planet. And all you doing is still trying to hang out with brother Yahawashi or whatever, and brother daggone Eric Wright Bay or some shit. They trying to tell you like, yo, what you doing? What are you doing? And they coming to you in dreams and visions as ancient deities and all this, and you trying to figure out what the heck is going on. You seeing a deity looking like real tall, looking at you like, how you doing? And you looking like, what the heck is this? And you think you're going crazy. You have children, some of you have children that can see the deities and they don't know what to say to you. Because they scared. They don't want to be considered crazy. Some of you have children right now that can see the deities in the other realm. Some of you been seeing deities yourself in the other realm and didn't know who they were. And scared to death and don't want to tell your homegirl, your homeboy, because he like, think they going to say like, yo, you a crazy motherfucker. What the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? No. Because you're not supposed to be around that person. See, you get the message all the time, and that's what I'm talking about. This is what they need to know. Like, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. They keep on telling us, like, hey, we're bringing floods to this in Europe. We're bringing hurricanes. Brother Mouse found out it was 3 goddamn tropical storms on the daggone Atlantic Ocean.
Hurricane, Tropical Storm Lorenzo, Tropical Storm Jerry, Tropical Storm Karen.
And they keep on trying to tell you, wake the hell up. You know what I'm saying?
This is happening for a reason.
It's happening for a reason. Exactly, Monique Hill. There's a reason why a lot of kidnapping is going on with these young black women and kids, y'all. The melanin. Mm-hmm. And yes, Sister Myra, that's my girl. I love her. Yeah, she talked about this 20 years ago, man. This is what I'm saying. Everything I'm saying, everybody pretty much is connecting, is confirming this shit. And all a lot of us doing, we still want to go to these goddamn organizations, and all these organizations have been fucking tampered with. Period. Bobby Hemmett said it, and the person that told Bobby Hemmett was C. Freeman L.
Yep. C. Freeman L. And
he's no longer here. He's in the ancestral realm. I guarantee you, he's putting that work in to wake us up. See, people don't know that it is life after death. Yes, organ trafficking. And did y'all know that David Rockefeller that died of a heart attack? Did y'all know that David Rockefeller was taking the hearts of our own people and getting it transplanted into his body? Mm-hmm. Did y'all know that? He was getting heart transplants from black people. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't even know we got so much on this planet to offer, and she been waiting for us to wake the fuck up.
Y'all don't
our
even see
ancestors been trying to tell us what's up, and we still running and turning our back away.
And y'all don't even. And a lot of people don't even see it.
Now, who's this guy right here? He's saying something. I don't know, but it's everything. And yes, the Queen of England, all of them are using our shit, y'all. Like, come on, our melanin is worth what, $356?
$353 a gram.
Exactly, per gram, $356 per gram. That's how much the melanin is. So your skin is worth more than gold. Your melanin is worth more than gold. Mm-hmm. Your melanin is the real gold.
Mm-hmm. That's why they call it black gold.
Exactly. And guess what? You're selling yourself by doing the whole interracial thing, listening to that goddamn chick. What's her name?
Kristen Karazin.
Yeah, Kristen Karazin.
Lord have mercy.
Listening to Kristen Karazin, who can't even keep her legs closed to a Caucasian man.
Nope.
Okay? You know what I'm saying? Who go crazy over Caucasian men. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Caucasian men don't love your ass. They never did. All they wanted was the goddamn seed from you. Leave your ass alone afterwards.
Pretty much.
Yes.
It's been like that for a very long time. Appreciate y'all on the donations, you know what I'm saying? If you like to donate to the channel, you can donate to the Cash App at cash.me/$BMouse8. And if not, www.paypal.me/BMouse84. But yeah, that's what's really happening. That's what's really going on, man. Like, it's about that time that we finally wake up to who the fuck we really are and see the signs of the times of what is happening on our planet, because it's not a coincidence. These things are happening on the planet while we are waking up. You notice something? The more that we wake up, the more the planet is starting to like shake up, wake up things, and right. Haven't y'all noticed that? Like, ever since we were waking up, the planet has been shifting. The North Pole shifting. These volcanoes are erupting and fires everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, this awakening is bringing this shit forth. Along with our ancestors, they the main ones that are letting us know it's time to wake the fuck up.
Another thing that you want to be on the lookout. I remember a while back, Bobby Hemmett spoke on something in one of his lectures. This is when Aaliyah died, right? And I think it was Bobby Hemmett and Panic and Miss Blue, and they got a channel from Aaliyah, and she was saying that she's causing some havoc in the spiritual realm too to wake us up. Okay, a lot of these celebrities that they're killing off, that's Nubian and all that, or black and everything and all that. they are actually assisting us in the spirit realm too. I'm telling y'all some real shit. They found out, Bobby Hemmett did a lecture on Michael Jackson and found out that he was a reincarnation of Haru, and he was also connected to the angel Michael, right? Michael and Haru are the same deity. He said that. He said that Michael Jackson came and did what he had to do after they cut him off and he ascended.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So here it is. A lot of us that come down here are incarnated deities. Incarnated deities. Okay? Meaning, your higher self been anointed by a deity before you came through the womb of your mother. Okay? Now, from what I'm finding out during the journeys, that in E5 they call it your Ori, right? That Orisha, or that the deity pretty much claims your head. Okay? Now, in spirituality, you don't even understand, like, you already have a connection to the divine. That's the higher self, which is connected to the Ori. You've been selected already before you came here, and also you chose to come down here. Many of you volunteered to come down here. Okay? You chose to come down here. Many of you. If not all of you. Now you're getting the call. What is the call? That high-pitched ringing in. That's what you hear. Right? Then a lot of you having these visions of other lifetimes in ancient civilizations. Some of you even having visions being in what you call the angelic realm. And then you down here trying to figure out why the hell I came down here. Let me tell you, you forgot why you came down here. Because of the distractions. This place or this plane, they used to call it a prison planet. And also they call it a school planet too, to learn how to be human on this planet. Because you wanted to know how I felt to be human. Some of you been human before. And some of you want to come back down here because you have unfinished business and work to do.
Yeah.
And then another thing. Some of you were forced down here. No, it or not. That's where you get your IE fallen ones. Okay? So, many of y'all was forced down this motherfucker. You're like, yo, why the fuck am I down here? But many of you, if not all of you, found out that you have psychic ability. And don't know how and don't know why. Right? And some of you probably...
Bobby Hemmett. That's his name, Gamisha. Bobby Hemmett.
Yes, Bobby Hemmett. Some of you been moving objects with your mind and don't even know that you're moving objects with your mind, making things fall. And you're trying to figure out how the heck it fell, and it was clearly in the middle of the table.
Some of y'all be having sleep paralysis episodes like how I do. Like when I go to sleep, my body lock up and I start hearing noises like that happens to me.
And deja vu's another one, y'all. Somebody said Tupac too. Tupac name was Tupac Amaru. Look up the name Tupac Amaru. Not Shakur, but Tupac Amaru. They said that he was a warrior or something of that nature. I think he was a revolutionary. I can't remember verbatim. But he was something of that nature, and he was killed. He was assassinated. And it just so happens that Tupac Shakur was what? Assassinated. Mm-hmm. See, this is something that y'all need to also look into as well. So it's so deep, y'all. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. We're reliving other things. I mean, they saying that he faked this stuff. I don't want to, I'm just saying from another standpoint. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at it from another standpoint. I'm bringing it to you metaphysically and spiritually. You know what I mean? And let y'all know all the stuff that's going on. All the chaos in the world. Mm-hmm. I don't know what deity you're going to see when you do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But they'll probably give you the name when they see you. Okay? And you look the name up because it'll come to your higher self. Or you can look it up and start seeing or remembering what the deity had on. You get what I mean? Thank you. See? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. I told you he was a revolutionary. He was named after a revolutionary, y'all. Like, come on. I mean, a lot of stuff, if you don't believe me, look it up yourself. I'm not here to force anybody or coerce anybody into any of this. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I came on here with Brother Mouse and he asked me, he talked to me if I want to be on there, I asked him like, I don't mind. Honestly, all I'm here to do is just be a goddamn messenger and point y'all to the direction. That's it. Point you to the direction, y'all. Bobby Hemmett did it, and so on. Wow, that's what's up. Yemaya, Setmek, and Oya. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's good. This is what I'm talking about. What our family just now said. You know what I mean? Yemaya, Setmek, and Oya. See, we got to go back into this, y'all. And do what we got here to do. Of course, Monique, that's what I'm saying. I'm human too. Not mankind, which is a kind of man like the Caucasian people are.
Right.
They're mankind, they're kind of man.
Different kind of a man.
Right. And they are what you consider subhuman. Those that are Mongoloid, who you call Asian, those that you call Caucasian people, if you're not
Eurasian.
Yeah, well he just now said Eurasian. If you're not African or of the African diaspora, you're not human.
Pretty much.
Period. It's just facts. And if you don't like it, I don't give a blinding care. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth.
And we're not supposed to procreate with these people.
But they want to procreate with us because guess what? You are the mother and father of the civilization and of the planet, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And they know that.
They know that, but I'm not saying you, but a lot of us don't know that.
You were loved and hated at the same time.
And I just saw somebody put down, RH negative.
Yep, RH negative.
Do y'all know what the RH negative is? That is the monkey gene. That is the monkey gene. That is the Rhesus monkey gene, y'all. But yet they call us monkeys, right?
Right.
All I can say, a lot of stuff I said, I digress. You know what I'm saying? So, my thing to y'all, keep your eye on the weather.
Please do.
Watch what's going on worldwide, not on the fucking crazy ass, whack ass news that they got that fake news. You know what I'm saying? And when you say fallen angels, there's two different ways and two different meanings of fallen angels, though. The one that's spelled Fallen is totally different than the one that's spelled Falling. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? If there's any questions, I can help out, but this is pretty much dealing with prophecies around the world that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to go off subject, but I think people or somebody on here needed to hear all the stuff that was laying on that rant. Because I think somebody needed that, or some brothers and sisters needed that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Well, we need to go into the teachings of Ifa and all that too, man. Like, that's where y'all get your angels from. I just don't want to keep on going to religion because I think a lot of us are still asleep. And I think Monique Hill and other star seeds can see that. I think brothers and sisters see that. I miss Bobby too. I love Bobby Hemmett, man. When I was younger, I wasn't ready for him during that time.
Right. Until
I got older, I'm like, oh, this is what he was talking about the whole time?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It took me a while to digest all that because I had to go through that whole religious mindset, though. I had to reset my brain to get out of the religion. Mm-hmm. But I knew I wasn't connected to these religions, though. You know what I'm saying? I knew it because I'm like, I'm having visions of ancient civilizations. You know what I'm saying? I'm having visions of other lifetimes. I'm having vision of coming from where we call the heavens to down here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know? And it's a wake-up call. Mm-hmm. It's a wake-up call. You know what I mean?
Everything that's happening on the planet is a wake-up call. If you do not see it, like I said, thank you on Guadalajara. Greenland's massive ice sheet has melted. Alaska sea ice is completely melted. The sea ice is completely melted in Alaska. Then at the same time, Europe is being flooded. I told y'all that before. Other places of Europe are being flooded. Germany is being flooded. Germany is flooded right about now. You know, Siberia is on fire. Africa on fire. Brazil is on fire. We had earthquakes over there happening in Hawaii, all over the planet. They saying Yellowstone volcano over here is going to explode and it's going to be something cataclysmic. And I made a video on that. They talking about Yellowstone volcano is going to be something cataclysmic, which is over here. This shit is real.
Yes, y'all. This is what we've been trying to tell you. This is what we've been trying to tell y'all. Listen.
Not a game.
It's not a game, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. The people that's in power right now, they're losing power.
Fast.
And they know it. They know it. That's why they're trying to hurry up and speed up the process of the RDI chip. They're trying to hurry up and do all of that. Because guess what? The time is up.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to go back in time. Y'all know they're trying to go on Mars, knowing damn well they can't make it up there. Y'all know they're trying to find residents in Mars now. Did y'all know that? They can't go up there. Do you know what's up there? Do you really want to be technical what's up there? I mean, because we can see what's up there by meditating.
Mm.
Do y'all know there have been what they call astronauts is coming out in a full circle saying we're not by ourselves and these beings look like black people.
Yep.
And if we even try to with them, we're done.
It's not a coincidence. I went right to this article. They saying UFOs are flying out of supermassive black holes in reshaping galaxies.
Can you say that one more time so your audience can hear that?
UFOs are flying out from supermassive black holes in reshaping galaxies.
Now, let's get technical with this. The black holes, everybody, is nothing more than wormholes, which are portals. Now, let me tell you something, right? When it goes into it all, people say that these UFO things are fallen angels and all this other stuff, right? But you have these archaeologists that's saying that it's beings that are out there that look like black people that's coming to and fro.
Yep.
Did y'all know that there's some stuff going on that they don't want to talk about, but they put it in movies? Y'all know they have a council that they talk to interdimensional beings about what's going on. Do y'all know that a lot of these interdimensional beings are ready to fuck them up because of what they're doing to us?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know this?
Yep.
Do y'all know what's really going on? Because first thing first, to be real technical with certain things, I'm gonna go into a little bit of a part of the brain. That part of the brain is called the reptilian brain. You are also part reptilian. Everything a reptile have, you have scales or skin that's shed. That's what you call dirt when you take a bath in the shower. That's your skin shedding. Okay. You used to breathe underwater, which was the womb of your mothers. That was water. When her water broke, you came out the womb. Mm-hmm. You have webbed hands and webbed feet, y'all. You're part reptilian. Did y'all know if you want to be real on a religious level in Judaic Christianity or the teachings of the Israelites, I will say that you had all these different angelic ranks, but I'm going to name two. You had the seraphim and the cherubim. I'm going to name them two. The seraphim were called the flamed winged serpents. Right? Now, the cherubim, also the seraphim was also the ones of the green light or the healing light or the holy light. Then you had the cherubim, which ones are the amber light, if you want to get technical like that. Okay? So I just want to share that moment with you, for those that are still on religion, okay? Because you are part reptilian, no, they're not. And when they go into the Anunnaki bloodline, Nubian people, black people, whatever you want to call yourself, Israelite, all of that, you are a part of that DNA, that bloodline of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki were also connected to the Natiru, or who you call the Natirus.
Dr. Delbert Blair talked about this, the bloodline of the gods.
Right. So, many of you are incarnated deities. Okay, like I said in the beginning, from like a few moments back, many of you are deities reincarnating as a human. There's a movie that we watched as the family watch. It was called Jupiter. What's it called? A Jupiter. What was the name? Jupiter
Ascending.
Yeah, Jupiter Ascending. We watched that. In the whole plot of the movie, the girl, the main character, was a reincarnation of a queen that was what? From outer space, but she was in human form. And they never did a sequel to that movie. And the dude, what's his name? Shannon or something, whatever the white boy name is.
You talking about Channing Tatum?
Yeah, Channing Tatum. He was playing an archangel along with the other white boy playing an archangel.
Thanks, Sam Meads. Yep, exactly.
They were playing Gabriel and Michael in that movie. Reptilians was in that movie. The hierarchy of the extraterrestrial family was in that movie. You know what I'm saying? So my thing to y'all, they putting this stuff in here, letting y'all know what's going on, along with the Avatar movie, The Last Airbender, all this stuff they say is science fiction, but like I said in one of the live streams, when did science ever become fiction? Because you go to school to learn about science.
Right.
So I just want to let y'all know, and black women, know that you are the ones that open up the gates. You are connected to the great mother, brothers. You are connected to the great mother because of the black womb man. Okay? Which she is a goddess, which makes you a god, aka angel, or angelic, or what you consider a deity walking. But you forgot, and the sisters forgot. You know what I'm saying?
They said primordial black holes may unveil nature of dark matter.
Right, and we're made out of dark matter. That's what CERN is doing. That's what CERN is doing. They're trying to open up the portal to find the God gene, and also dealing with dark matter, which we're made out of. That Bobby Hemming spoke on, Panic, and everybody else been speaking on. This is all interconnected, though, y'all. All this stuff is interconnected.
Yup, they said new research has focused on the abundance of primordial black holes that form just fractions of a second after the Big Bang Theory that are 50 times more massive than the sun, analyzing the interaction of the light emitted from the extremely distant quasars with the cosmic web.
So who's a fallen angel? Sun-kissed. I want to know who's a fallen angel. I want to know who's a fallen angel. That's what I want to know.
The Dark Crystal on Netflix. Somebody else said the same thing.
Dark Crystal on Netflix. My lady been talking about that. Man, I watched the original joint. You know what I'm saying? Watched the original movie and stuff like that. Okay, I know about that move. That the name that fallen angel, Azil. I know about that.
That's what the movie Fallen was about.
Yeah, that was the movie Fallen about.
With Denzel.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington did the movie called Fallen, talking about Azil and all that. The name Azil also deals with air, y'all. It deals with the element of air. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much it. Okay, XY is the fall. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see people naming these fallen angels, but can I ask y'all a question? We naming these fallen angels and stuff, right? We're naming all this and all that. But what are we doing with that? And the top all that, Bobby Hemming pretty much told you what you were. All these teachers came and told you what you are. right? And my thing is, what are we doing with it? Other than just talking about it. Because I can tell you, your adversaries, they above all that now. They gave you fragments and said, like, okay, they're going to still be stuck on that. Meanwhile, we working on this right here. We're trying to find a way out of this.
Mm-hmm.
But since y'all are stuck on religion, we're using your stuff, your science, your spirituality, your spiritual system, and what they're doing, they're trying to take everything which is your birthright away from you and claim it as theirs. Okay? So while we still debating on the second coming, we're still debating on fall. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody. We still talking about fallen angels and angelic names and all that. Meanwhile, your Caucasian counterpart is ruling your spiritual system.
Mm-hmm.
And they're telling you, oh, by the way, your stuff is demonic.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I'm practicing your stuff. Which means that it's not demonic. They just bamboozled you and they use technology on you and start practicing your stuff and using your stuff on you to this day. And that's how they're able to open up these portals, because they're giving the breakdown of it, because they're using the analytical side of things, breaking it all down analytical wise to see if they can open up the portals. Okay?
They gave us a damn religion.
And I'm going to give y'all this King James Version right now, and I'm going to give you the Quran.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And then at the same time, what I'm going to do at the same time with that, I'm going to go ahead and put Pastor Pork Chop in front of you. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the Power Rangers in front of you, the ones that's dressed like the Hebrew, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in front of you. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to infiltrate the Moorish Science Temple and put that in front of you.
And the Nation of Islam.
And I'm going to put them in front of you. I'm going to put all that in front of you. Meanwhile,
the RBGs, I'm going to call them in front of you.
Exactly. I'm going to put all that in front of you. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and practice your science, your magic and all that, and use your deities and everything else, okay? And then I'm going to come back and still tell you your stuff is demonic and have you still fall back to sleep and still use your stuff on you.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm calling on your deities, and your deities looking at us like, okay, what happened to the people that's melanated?
Yep.
Your ancestors looking at them like, where my melanated family at?
Yep.
You know why? They can't go up to a higher level because they lack the melanin.
Yep.
Like I said previously, the higher you go in this frequency, it starts sounding like drums. By you being non-ether.
Daddy,
Hmm?
the game came on.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your words. I'm coming. Apologize for that. What is it? Non-ether. You're non-ether. The higher the frequency goes, it sounds like drums. When they go higher into African spirituality, right? It starts sounding like guitar strings. Y'all know what guitar strings sound like? You know, it starts sounding like rock and roll music to them, which means they can't take that frequency. I.e., that's why they have to do blood sacrifices. Hello? Because blood has what? Melanin.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the black babies and also black women, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Asa. I appreciate it.
You know, think about that. Let it marinate. It might be a little bit too much, but y'all needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
They say the Milky Way's black hole appears to be getting hungrier.
I'm gonna go back into numerology soon. I'm working on that, and I'll share with Brother Miles too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm saying anything wrong, y'all can tell me. Let me see. Yeah, that's the thing. This is the time that twin flames are starting to unite, y'all. Starting to reunite with together. I'm letting y'all know a lot of twin flames are starting to come together now.
Mm.
A lot of them this time period. That's another reason why the earth is going the way it's going, because a lot of twin flames are uniting together. Okay? But beware of false twin flames, everybody. Beware of false twin flames. I repeat, prepare yourself and be on the lookout for false twin flames.
TV. Yup, and also for succubus.
Yeah. But we're going to get into that another time about the whole succubus thing. That's another episode when the time comes for Brother Miles to go. You all like us. One of the family members mentioned get some crystals for yourselves, which is true. Get crystals, y'all. Start getting crystals. See, all this our ancestors were using. Okay, we were using all this, but I want to share this. You know this whole New Age movement. This whole New Age movement. Hold on. I gotta take this phone call, family. I'm gonna let Brother Miles. I'll be right back.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Like I was saying about of a lot of things that are happening on this planet right now. You know, we gotta be very. Excuse me. I apologize for being sick, but I just felt like getting this up, man. We really got to keep our eyes and our ears open and our third eye open because, you know, the more and more, you know what I'm saying, that we are spiritually awakened, especially around this time frame, and us going back into our spiritual practices. It doesn't matter what religion or school of thought you come from. You have to go back into your spiritual practices of things that they once called evil, which is not really evil. That stuff is really our stuff. And as I said before, man, that is the, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for their donations as well. Yeah, man, and that's what I've been doing, man. I've been doing like a lot of reading, a lot of researching, and I'm actually go upstairs, and I'm actually about to go and do some more reading and researching, not necessarily right now, but just like in the future, because these things needs to be talked about. Because if we not mentally and spiritually ready, man, then a lot of us we gonna get caught up, and a lot of us we gonna miss the whole entire boat, and a lot of us are gonna be afraid. A lot of people are just gonna wind up just dropping dead because they're not mentally prepared for what's coming, and it's gonna be. I hate to say it, but 2/3 of our people they're not gonna make it on this thing. A lot of our people are not going to make it because they are still stuck in 3D and they don't want to wake up, and a lot of them chose, you know what I mean, to like, you know, stay, a lot of them have chose to stay within that mind frame. And see, when it come down to us as star children, we got to be mindful of what the hell is going on. That's the reason why I told you I'm going on a new journey, because I really wanted to like been talk about this stuff, but I wasn't really sure people was ready for that kind of information, because I know a lot of people, like I said, they are really sleep out here. A lot of people out here, they are really sleep, and they do not want to see what the hell is going on our planet, and what is taking place on our planet. It is just it is just a lot that we're going to have to take in on a spiritual level, and also on a mental level, and also, you know what I mean, on a physical level. So these are the things that we're going to have to be mindful of. Hey, Tim. You know, that's what me and the fam, right? Thank you, Tebow. Right, spiritual means equals ritual. Exactly. We're gonna have to like, yeah, man. We're gonna have to dive deep in this information. We're gonna have to take it and internalize it. That's why I started talking about things dealing with the Milky Way, the Earth's magnetic pull, because we need to know what the hell is going on a global level, the global reset that is taking place, the dawn of this new age. We are transferring. We are going through transformation. We are going through transformation as the world going through a transformation. We are going through a transformation as well. And that is exactly what's happening. 2/3 of our people are going to perish. All right, hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, say it again. Is everything? I got it. Hey, what's going on? One second.
he knows he called y'all his girl, so that's like he called y'all his grandkids and shit. So,
Don't scare her. Don't scare her like that. Oh, okay. I'm going to say.
so I'm gonna go with the bed like this. So people can say, "Yo, do it. You do it."
Hey, now, can you bring the trash bag?
Yeah, so I got it. Love you, alright.
Love y'all too.
Peace.
You know it. Hey y'all, back. Hey y'all, we back. Oh, thanks y'all for another donation. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Raina, for the donation. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. Appreciate the donation to the channel, y'all. This is deep. Yeah, man, this is deep, man. But yeah, man, the fam is back home, and what we're gonna do is be going on for 1 hour and 45 minutes. But I definitely want to say thank y'all, man. You know what I mean, to a lot of things. You know what I mean, for this for us coming to y'all up on this live stream. Thank you so much. For everybody that's been on here, keep on growing, elevating, and evolving and stuff like that. It's been beautiful. Once again, y'all. So y'all go ahead. You know what I mean, holler back at y'all. One love once again. Peace out.